guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I want to just do a quick mini first impressions of a couple of products, and I'm going to do a wear test with them. So if you watch my wish list, makeup wish list, there are a couple of products on there that I actually went and picked up, and one of them is the Kosas Fluff and Hold Treatment Gel Air Brow. I got the clear one because that's kind of the one I wanted, and I also did pick up one of the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Blushes. They didn't have Lucky in store, and they still don't. I have had a look, so I did go with Joy, which is the more orange tone, which I do prefer in general. So I thought I would just apply them today, do little first impressions, and then just do a little wear test throughout this afternoon. It's a bit later than I'd hoped to start this video. It's just gone 3 PM, but I'm going to keep it on for a good 5 hours plus, just to see what it's like. So if this is something that you are interested in, then please keep on watching. Okay, so all I've got on my face at the moment is the Hint Beauty concealer, and I've used it as foundation and concealer, and I just popped Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk lip liner on, and Whisper lip gloss from Lily Lolo, and that's it. So I'm actually going to start with the eyebrows first. Now the clear one was sold out almost everywhere. It was quite hard to find it. I actually found it on a site called Content Beauty and Wellbeing. The one that's kind of got the colour gels, they still are all available and stuff, but I purposely wanted the clear one, and the reason I wanted it is because I find with my brows, my hair is naturally quite dark. My natural hair colour is a cool tone dark brown. It is dyed at the moment. It is dyed kind of like a light brown. It's looking quite dark on camera just with the lighting and stuff. And I just find my eyebrows look quite light and almost grey looking. And I just wanted a product that for everyday purpose, when I go to work and I don't really wear makeup, I just want to put something through the brows, kind of give them some life back and maybe like slightly define them. I may pick up, if I like it, I may pick up one of the coloured ones, but I always find the coloured ones get a bit too messy and never looks quite right, so I'm hoping the clear one does that. So I am going to try it without any eyebrow product on. When I've done it I feel like my brows don't look quite right, I may go in with some afterwards, but I want to test it by itself, as that's the reason I want to use it, is more by itself. I may well, when I fill my brows, use it as well, but that's kind of more the purpose for it. So I do really love the iridescent packaging, it's really pretty. So this retailed for doesn't say, £19, so it is quite small, but it'll be interesting to see how long it lasts for. So it's a clear gel for all hair colours that shapes a full appearance, grooms and adds just the right amount of healthy sheen and dimension for an effortless, unfussy look. It's had a lot of hype. It's got 5 stars on Naturissimo. I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I'm excited to try it. I'm just going to read out some of the claims or benefits. So lifts and sets for a lamination effect all day. Grooms and adds just the right amount of healthy sheen for an effortless look. Each swipe supports the natural hair growth cycle for fuller, healthier brows over time. Biodegradable, plant-based microfibers create a fuller look and provide strong hold without stiffening, flaking or residue. So that sounds pretty good. It's a nice little small wand. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see what it's like. So I'm going to zoom it in. This is my brows with nothing on. They aren't the fullest. I don't think they're that thin either. I do have a preference. I always find one brow is better than the other brow. I think it's this brow. I can never remember until I start doing it which is my better brow, but I think it's this one. But yeah, this is what they look like currently with nothing on. And let's have a go at just applying it. Just get a mirror in front of me, big idea. So I'm going to start with my good brow first. So I'm just going to take it through the brow. I'm just going to do a shaping as well. definitely like a lightweight formula. I can't really feel, I can feel it, there's a bit of like kind of wetness, but it doesn't feel like really thick or anything. I'm just going to do a couple go through the kind of brush throughs. And what I'm going to do is, I don't really like, I love the fluffy eyebrow look, but I don't think it would ever suit me. So I'm just going to shape them, because I do like a bit of shape to my brow as well. So just kind of brush them up and then give them a little bit of an arch. I don't mind if the front bit's fluffy, but I quite like it to be shaped. Okay, so that's one brow done. I like how it's not a thick formula. It's definitely defined my eyebrows, but maybe I would benefit more from a tinted gel just to give a bit more depth, because it's still kind of, they look more alive now, but I still think it looks a bit grey, my eyebrow. So maybe the tinted would work, but let's just play with this for now. And I'm just more intrigued to see how it lasts throughout the day. So I've just taken one like coat out of the tube. Let's just start. I'm just going to go through a couple of times through the brow just to make sure each hair is coated with the product. And then I'm just going to carefully shape. Yeah, I think this definitely is my better brow. But hey ho. So this is what they're looking like at the moment. Kind of more fuller already, and you can definitely see they're kind of more defined eyebrows. This one could do with a bit of a shaping in terms of plucking and stuff, but yeah, I kind of like the shape and the fluffiness it's given. I think maybe I might benefit from a tinted one instead of the clear one, but I like how lightweight the formula was. It didn't feel thick on my brows, so I guess we'll see how that lasts throughout the day, see how long it leaves my eyebrows up there. What I think I'll do is I think I'll leave them bare without any extra product in them to fill in, and then in my next video, because I'll do a wear test, but in my next video I'll fill my brows in, or kind of maybe throughout the week I'll fill my brows in, play with this, and I'll give you an update on how that works as well. But for now we'll leave them bare, we'll leave them with just the gel on, just to see how it lasts on the brows. But yeah, this is my favourite brow. This is not such my favourite brow, but we shall see. Okay, let's move on to the blush. So like I said, I picked up one of these soft blushes, soft pinch blush. I did get Joy, Lucky wasn't available, and I do prefer the kind of more orangey peachy tone blushes anyway. But yeah, this retailed for £19. Which I think was the same as the brow gel, potentially. No, I did actually see there are some really beautiful other shades on here. The shade Grateful is like a ruddy toned blush, which I think would be actually really pretty for summer. I did give like a £10 voucher off, so I may, if I really do like this, then I might get Grateful, and hopefully Lucky will come back in store soon. But yeah, so you get 7.5 mils. I really like the packaging of this. I like the frosted glass, and it all looks quite smart. So, full details please. Okay, so it says give the cheeks a healthy flush of colour with Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush. A liquid blush that's easy to blend. Lightweight formula, buildable colour is easy to achieve. It is formulated with long-lasting colour pigments to provide all-day wear. with a botanical blend of white, water lily and gardenia and lotus. This liquid blush also helps soothe, comfort and nourish the skin. Leather blush designed for mistake-proof application over liquid and powder formulas without disturbing the underlying makeup. So key benefits: weightless, works to soothe, comfort and nourish the skin, long-lasting formula, blends and builds colour easily, available in a range of shades and provides a soft flush of colour. And there is a fair amount of shades, to be fair, with this. Gently remove excess product from applicator. Use a doe foot applicator and place 1 to 2 dots on each cheek. Use a fingertips and gently pat into the skin for a seamless finish. So like I said, on my skin currently, I've just got the Hint Beauty concealer as foundation and as concealer. So let's do this. My camera's about to die. Okay, so just going to open this up. Oh, it has got quite a chunky applicator, so I'm just going to take some of the excess off. I do quite like a bit of blusher, but you know, let's do 1, 2 dots. I'm going to blend that in with my finger now. Oh, it's pigmented. Maybe with something like this, 2 dots is not necessary at all, but hey, we'll see. Just keep blending. Beautiful shade though. Just see what it's like with a brush actually, because I've probably put too much on there. Okay, so you can use a brush as well. It's depending on your preference. Still got some left on my finger, let's just use that. Okay, so I do think it's easier with a brush just to blend in. I think because it's just quite pigmented, your finger just gets a bit messy. But it looks really pretty. I think I probably could put another dot on. I reckon. Yeah, let's put a little dot on. But a pretty colour. And for summer, a winner I think. But so just to say it's a soft finished skin. Let's get the hair out of the way. That is very pretty on the skin. Very pretty. And you definitely got plenty of time to kind of blend it and play with it, which is good. I'm going to try 1 dot on this side, then use my fingers this time, just because that's the way it says to do it. But I think just with 2 dots, it was just a little bit much. I mean, it's a stunning shade though. Help my hair out of the way. See, I just find it takes too long to try and blend out with your fingers. Because it's just such a pigmented, even with 1 dot, it's so pigmented, which is great. I think it just doesn't, for me, it's not working with the fingers. Okay, so that's the blusher on. I love how it sits on the skin. It's so pretty. It's not disrupting the makeup underneath. And my freckles are still peeking through, which I love. So it's got a pigmentation, but still makes your skin look quite natural. I have applied a fair amount, I will be honest. Because I think like 1 dot potentially could be sufficient. Which is great because it means it's great coverage. You can obviously build up if you do like the really intense blusher, but it also means it's going to last a fair while. You're not going to use it up really quickly. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, a really pretty colour. Like I said, when Lucky comes back into stock, I want to pick that up. It's quite a vibrant pink. But I think think for summer it'd be fun. Grateful looks really fun. And there's like shade Happy as well. It's quite like a baby pink, which would be quite nice for winter, I think. But I am getting slightly ahead of myself because obviously I need to see how this lasts throughout the day. What I am just going to do is just to kind of round off this look, just add a little bit of mascara through the lashes. Yeah, it's pretty. Okay, I'm just going to take some Lily Lolo and just do a light coating through. Okay, so in terms of first impressions of both products, the eyebrow gel, I like the kind of look it gives the brows. We define the brows. They seem to be holding quite nicely, quite a lightweight formula, and kind of feel that this product through at the moment, the way they're drying. But I'm intrigued to see how well it lasts and holds, because I may want to get a tinted one instead. But like I say, if it works really well throughout the day, lasting wise, I will test it with my eyebrow powder. So far I actually do like the eyebrow gel. I'm just undecided whether I'd want tinted or the clear still. In terms of the blush, again, really pretty blush. For me, I think it works better with a brush or even a beauty blender, just because even with one dot it produces a lot of pigmentation, as you saw with this side. I was trying to use my fingers and it was just I feel too hard, wasn't going to blend in easily. You've definitely got playtime with this though to kind of blend it in and stuff, and you can obviously really build up to create a nice intense pigmentation if you wanted to. But I love how it's sitting on the skin. It looks really pretty. I do love this colour. I know I've got quite a few blushes in this colour, but I love this colour. So I'm very happy with both of the products so far. It is now almost 20 to 4. So I will kind of come back and do check-ins every so often throughout the evening. Yeah, I'll definitely have it on for a minimum of 5-6 hours so we can have like a full test. But so far so good. Let me know your thoughts at this stage, at the first impression stage. And then we can come back and do some check-ins and then give final thoughts a little bit later. Okay, so the time is now 5:30, so it's been on my face coming up to 2 hours. That took a while to work out. Oh, come on camera. Focus. I'd say the brows are still definitely held in place, so that's good so far. And blusher is doing great. Definitely the colour is still there, still looks good on the skin, still has a nice glowy finish. So far, so good. Okay, so another check-in. It is now almost 8 o'clock in the evening and the sun is still out shining, which I love. Everything is still looking really good. The brows are still being held in place, which I like, and the blusher is just as vibrant as it was when I first applied it, which I'm really happy about, because like liquid cream blushes do tend to be the first thing that fades. And I would say the pigmentation is still there. It still looks really pretty on the skin. So I'm very happy about that. And yeah, the eyebrows are still very much in place. So that's good. I'm still kind of thinking I should have got a tinted version, but in terms of the actual formulation of the brow gel, really, really good. So far so good. So it's been about just over 4 hours now when I first applied. So I'll probably do one more check-in before I go to bed. But judging for how it's going so far, I'm very happy with both products. So you have to let me know your thoughts down below as we go. But so far, so good. Okay, so it's just gone 9 o'clock in the evening, so everything's been on my face for just over 5 hours now. As you can see, stuff has worn off my chin, been lazing about, but in terms of the eyebrow gel, everything is still very much in place, so I'm very happy with that. Like I said, I think I just might go tinted next time. And then the blush is still looking just as pretty, just as pigmented, which I'm really happy about. So in terms of the eyebrow gel, I definitely really enjoy it. I'm intrigued to see how it's like when I do my actual brows and fill them in and stuff. But in terms of the formula, it's really lightweight, like I said. There was a little bit where I felt like when it was drying there was a bit of hardening sensation, but it went pretty quickly. They're definitely stuck in place, which I'm happy about. I do think I might go with the tinted version though. And then in terms of blusher, sits really pretty on the skin, looks very, like, it blends in nicely. Great pigmentation, so one dot, especially with this colour, I think it's all that's needed. Personally, I prefer the brush, not the fingers, to blend it in. But extremely happy with the blusher. I think definitely I'll be getting some of the other shades for sure. So let me know your thoughts down below with what you've seen as the day's gone on. Let me know if you've tried these products. And yeah, I'm definitely going to keep on using them, and I kind of do test this out with filling my brows just to see what it looks like, but I think actually the tinted one might be a good idea. So I'm very happy I picked up both these products. They've worked really nicely, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave any requests for future videos down below, and I'll see you all in my next video.